It was a sunny Saturday morning. The sky was blue and the weather was warm. Emma decided to go to the park. She packed a small bag. Inside, she put a water bottle, a book, and a snack. She walked to the park near her house. It took about 10 minutes. She smiled as she walked. The sun felt nice on her face. When she arrived, she saw many people. Children were playing on the swings. A man was jogging with his dog. An old couple was sitting on a bench, talking and laughing. Emma found a quiet spot under a big tree. She sat on the grass and took out her book. Birds were singing in the trees. She felt peaceful. She read for a little while, then she closed the book and looked around. A boy's ball rolled near her feet. She picked it up and gave it back to him. He said, "Thank you." Emma smiled and said, "You're welcome." After reading for a while, Emma started to feel a little hungry. She opened her bag and took out her sandwich. It was her favorite. Soft bread, fresh cheese, and sweet tomato slices. She took a bite and smiled. Just perfect," she whispered to herself. While eating, she looked around the park. 2 girls were riding their bikes, laughing loudly. One of them rang her bike bell. Ding, ding. Emma smiled. A small white dog ran across the grass. It was chasing a butterfly, jumping and spinning in circles. The butterfly flew higher and higher. The dog barked but couldn't catch it. Emma laughed quietly. She loved these small moments. They made her feel happy inside. After finishing her sandwich, she drank some water. The cold water felt nice on a warm day. Then she lay down on the soft grass and looked up at the sky. The clouds were big and fluffy. One looked like a heart. Another looked like a cat. Another looked like a boat sailing through the sky. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. The air smelled fresh, like trees and flowers. She listened to the sounds around her. Birds were singing. The leaves moved gently in the wind. A baby laughed nearby. Emma felt peaceful. She forgot about her phone. She forgot about work. She just enjoyed the moment. Time passed slowly. After maybe an hour, Emma sat up and stretched her arms. She stood up, brushed the grass off her clothes, and picked up her bag. Before leaving, she looked around one more time. The park was still full of life. People smiled. Children played. The world felt kind. As she walked home, she felt light, happy, relaxed. She said quietly to herself, "I should come to the park more often." Emma walked home slowly. The air felt cooler now. The sun was still shining, but it was lower in the sky. A soft golden color covered the buildings and trees. As she walked, she listened to the sounds of her neighborhood. Leaves moved in the wind. A bicycle bell rang in the distance. A baby laughed from a window above. Emma passed by a flower shop. She stopped and looked at the flowers. Bright yellow sunflowers, pink roses, white lilies. She smiled and thought, even small things can make a day feel beautiful. A neighbor, Mrs. Salma, was watering her plants outside. Emma waved and said, "Good afternoon." Mrs. Salma smiled and replied, "Did you enjoy the sunshine today?" Emma nodded. "Yes, I went to the park. It was lovely." They talked for a minute or two, then Emma continued walking. She felt warm inside, not just from the sun, but from the kindness of a simple hello. When Emma reached her house, she opened the door, took off her shoes, and stretched. She looked around her small home. It was quiet, clean, and cozy. She walked to the kitchen and made herself a cup of tea. Hot mint tea with a little honey. Then she sat by the window. The sky outside was turning orange and pink. She watched the colors slowly change. The day was ending, but she felt calm, happy, and full of light. Emma opened her notebook, the one where she sometimes wrote her thoughts. She wrote, "Today I didn't do anything big. I didn't go shopping. I didn't use my phone much. I didn't work or study. But I felt something I haven't felt in a long time. I felt peace. The sun, the people, the trees, the sky, all of them reminded me that life is beautiful. Sometimes we just need to stop and notice it." Then she drew a little picture, a tree with a girl reading under it, a ball, a sandwich, a small dog chasing a butterfly. Emma closed her notebook and smiled. She whispered softly, "I should go to the park again next Saturday."